I never thought my life would intersect with the darkness that lurks within the human soul. But fate had other plans. My name is Emma, and this is my true crime horror story of Joel Rifkin. It was a bone-chilling winter night in New York City when my world turned upside down. As a young journalist with a penchant for delving into the underbelly of society, I found myself drawn to the harrowing tale of Joel Rifkin, the serial killer who haunted the city's late nights. His name had become synonymous with terror, and his horrific acts seemed to linger in the very air I breathe. One fateful evening, I stumbled upon a gruesome lead while investigating the mysterious disappearances of sex workers. A contact had whispered about a dilapidated alley where the darkness held a tangible presence. The hairs on the back of my neck stood on end, and an inexplicable fear gnawed at the pit of my stomach as I decided to follow the trail. The alley was a twisted maze of shadows, distorted by the flickering light of dim street lamps. A bone-chilling gust of wind made the cold sting my cheeks, and I could feel the weight of something malevolent hanging in the air. Every step took me deeper into an abyss of despair. My heart pounded wildly as I approached the heart of the alley. The darkness seemed to coil around me like a sinister predator, and the city's noises faded away, leaving only the echoes of my own footfalls. It was as if the world had closed its eyes to the horrors that lay ahead. Amidst the gloom, I stumbled upon a haunting sight, a cluster of discarded belongings scattered across the cold ground. A torn scarf fluttered eerily in the wind, a broken stiletto lay abandoned, and a half-burned photograph depicted an innocent smile frozen in time. These were the remnants of lives Joel Rifkin had ruthlessly snuffed out. My breath hitched, and my mind raced with images of the countless souls he had stolen. Lost in my thoughts, I didn't notice a dark figure looming behind me until it was too late. In an instant, a gloved hand covered my mouth, and the cold blade of a knife pressed menacingly against my neck. My heart thumped violently against my ribcage as panic surged through my veins. Desperate to break free, I fought against Joel's unyielding strength. "Who are you? What do you want?" I muffled through his hand, my voice trembling with terror. Joel Rifkin's eyes, hollow and crazed, bore into mine, sending shivers down my spine. A sinister grin twisted his lips, making my blood run cold. "Another curious little reporter, huh? You found what you were looking for," he sneered, his breath hot against my ear. "If you enjoy our content, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below if you have any true crime suggestions and your opinion about our content and the cases we post. Enjoy the rest of the video." Dread washed over me like a tidal wave, and I knew my fate teetered on the edge of a knife. The darkness of that alley seemed to close in around us, suffocating and inescapable. I mustered all my courage and swung my elbow backward, connecting with his gut. The sudden shock loosened his grip just enough for me to break free, and I bolted down the alley, my screams echoing into the night. As I ran, the chilling horrors of his crimes unfolded before my eyes, the grotesque images of dismembered bodies, and the scattered remains that marked his wicked trail. The shadows seemed to dance and whisper malevolently, mocking my futile attempt at escape. The wailing sirens of approaching police cars brought a glimmer of hope, but I knew that Joel Rifkin's depravity knew no bounds. He was cunning, a master of hiding in plain sight. The police couldn't save me from the darkness that had taken root in my soul. Stumbling into the street, gasping for breath, I finally caught the attention of a passing patrol car. As the officers approached, I frantically pointed back to the alley where Joel had lurked. But when they reached the spot, he was gone, like a phantom in the night. In the days that followed, I became more vigilant than ever, looking over my shoulder and jumping at every shadow. The chilling encounter with Joel Rifkin had left a permanent scar on my psyche. I couldn't fathom the depths of human darkness he represented, but I was determined to ensure his victims' stories were told. Joel Rifkin's reign of terror eventually came to an end, and he faced justice for his heinous crimes. As for me, the shadows of that night never truly left my side. I continued my journalistic pursuits, but the horror of that encounter stayed with me, a constant reminder of the evil that lurks in the world, a darkness that, once encountered, can never be forgotten. The haunting whispers of that night echo in the depths of my soul, and I wonder if they will ever truly fade away.